Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's so great to see so many of the alumni are here from so many different years, and it just shows how many stayed in this community and are part of the community for a lot of years. I think Brian Hall and I are the only ones that go back for the full 75 years. But a lot of you have been around for a lot of years, and we're just delighted that you're here. And you're here this morning to help us announce this great celebration of 75 seasons. Today happens to be 75 days until our home opener. So our team is getting very fired up for what's happening. But the key to this is the alumni. We're going to celebrate not just one day, one game. We're going to celebrate that week as we kick off the 2024 season. The business side of the football club has been working tremendously hard to get ready for this season, but also get ready for the 75th season and the celebration. And the football guys have been working very hard in creating a roster that will be very competitive. And clearly we're expecting a lot more W's in this season than we've had the last couple. They've just come back from Winnipeg in the combine and the evaluation camp, and they think this is a pretty strong year in the draft, and we have a large number of picks this year, so we'll have more Canadians to celebrate on this roster. It's great. We can't do this without help from a lot of our partners, and some of them are here with us today, and William Huff Advertising and Canadian North and North Central Co-op, and thank you so much for your support. We can't do it without our partners. So it's a home opener on June 8th. We're very excited. We're going to celebrate the full week. We hope to have we know now, I think this will be the largest gathering of Green and Gold alumni that we've ever had. And I know Coach Campbell's excited to come up. And I was talking to Warren on the weekend, and he's trying to make arrangements to adjust his schedule, so he'll be here as well. So it's great to have you here. We celebrate going into our 75th season of Green and Gold football. So to talk a little bit about some of the things we have going, you're going to hear this morning from Evan. But first of all, our chair, Tom Richards, is going to talk a little bit about what the activities are for the week. Tom?
Thanks, Rick. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Elks Board of Directors, I welcome you and thank you for coming this morning. We're here to announce that the traditional annual dinner that we usually hold in the fall, we're going to hold it this year at the start of the season on Thursday, June 6th. We've moved it up. We've decided it's a 75th year. This is a big deal. For a lot of corporations, that milestone, 75 years, is quite an accomplishment. So we want to kick this season off with a great party, the way traditionally Edmontonians have always had a great party at the annual dinner. We want to get the season started. Part of the event this year, it will be the largest dinner. Our hopes is that it's the largest dinner. We will have probably more alumni attend than any other dinner, and when I look out this morning, there's a lot of alumni here representing many, many decades. Herb Dobbins and Bain Norrie was around. Bain was one of the original founders of the Alumni Association. So there's a great number of alumni in the room that truly care about this organization. And we're all going to be getting together and celebrating 75 years. We've got 14 Grey Cups. We'll have representation, player or family relative, that are going to be representing all of those 14 Grey Cup championships. We also want to look forward to celebrating what's about to happen on the field this year. The kids, as I call them, are another year older. We're looking forward to what they can do. We're looking forward to getting training camp started and to have a heck of a game on June 8th, Saturday, against the Saskatchewan Roughriders. So for myself, I was a young fan in high school of the Green and Gold and went on to play some amateur football. And I always looked up, in wonderment on these guys that wore the double E. And a couple years later, after listening to the thunderous applause, being in the stands, I was on the field and got an opportunity to listen to the thunderous applause. A great perspective, but it came with a responsibility that you just feel this extra bit of pressure being a part of such a great football city. Our team, our city. You felt that responsibility. I certainly felt it going to Grey Cup in '86 and coming home not feeling so good. But in '87, it was pretty fantastic. Having celebrations throughout the city, including the Shaw Center at the time, you just felt like you did it. You were able to do what the goal was. You accomplished representing your city. It's a very special moment for me this year to be able to welcome you all and to announce the annual dinner. We're going to get it kicked off. As mentioned, we're going to have a heck of a representation from the alumni. I'm going to turn it over to Mookie now to talk a little bit more about that. Thank you.
So as you guys know, I'm not big on speeches, so don't expect this rah-rah Dave Jamieson. But ladies and gents, as we gather here to celebrate the 75th season of the Edmonton Elks, it's a momentous occasion to reflect on the rich history and enduring legacy of this historic franchise. From the humble beginnings to its status as a powerhouse in Canadian football, the Edmonton Elks have left an indelible mark on the sport and the community. Throughout the decades, countless athletes have donned the green and gold, leaving their mark on the field and in the hearts of fans. From legends like Warren Moon, Jackie Parker, Henry Williams, to the modern day heroes like Ricky Ray. These players exemplify dedication, resilience, and passion both on and off the field. As we commemorate this milestone season, it's important to recognize the pivotal role of the alumni in preserving the legacy of the Edmonton Elks. As the alumni president, I am proud to announce that we will continue to support the team throughout the season, from community outreach to participation in special events. The alumni will be there every step of the way. Together, we will honor the past, present, and pave the way for the future of the Edmonton Elks. Let us embrace the spirit of camaraderie and unity as we embark on the historic journey together. In closing, I invite each and every one of you to join us in celebrating 75 years of excellence, tradition, and pride. Go Elks!
Thanks so much, Mookie. It's great to see so many alum in the room, and the Alumni Association has been incredibly supportive with us as we work through this. And I'm going to give a shout out to Dave Jamieson. Everybody in the room knows JMO. He's been part of our 75th season committee, a pivotal part of that, and a great bridge between the club and the Alumni Association. So just wanted to thank JMO for everything he's done. And trust me, there's lots more to do, so you're not done yet. Run through some of our plans for the season, but I also wanted to give a shout out to Curtis Agrodiuk, who's our designer that worked on this beautiful logo with us over a couple of months back in 2023. And a lot went into this, so I just want to highlight some of the different elements that we're really proud of. Obviously, the pride in our community, the civic pride with the Edmonton skyline, the iconic lights of Commonwealth Stadium are in our logo, and of course, 14-time Grey Cup champions, so the 14 flash bulbs in the stands there are some of the keys, and as well we have that iconic double E, the original double E logo there. So there's a lot of symbolism in this logo, and we're incredibly proud of it, and you'll see it everywhere this season. In terms of some of the events we have planned for this year, Tom already announced it, June 6th at the Edmonton Convention Center. It'll be our annual dinner. It'll be our kickoff to 75 dinner this season. Every Grey Cup championship team represented by an alumni or a family representative, so it will be our largest gathering of alumni in club history. We're extremely proud of that. The support of our corporate partners was mentioned already by Rick, but this event will be brought to you by Sentinel Storage, so we thank them for their support. Tickets are on sale for that right now, and we're hoping to pack that room and make it a true celebration of the legends that got us here today. On Saturday, prior to our home opener, from 3 to 4 o'clock in the field house, we'll have those same legends that are back for the alumni dinner, as well as additional alumni who are local here as part of our Legends autograph signing. Again, we're trying to do things big, so it'll be the largest alumni autograph session in club history, and we're really excited to give our fans the opportunity to get up close and personal with some of those stars who got us here today before we kick things off. This isn't specific to the 75th season, but I think it speaks to how we're trying to go big this year, which is our fan park, which will be the epicenter of pregame for us on game day. So we're bringing all of our fan engagement pieces to one place, right around gate 2 in the southwest corner of the stadium. The center of that will be tailgate, and tailgate will be expanded this year to 200 stalls, live music, just great camaraderie in that space. We're really proud of what our fans have done. We'd like to take credit for it, but it's really them. And we'll continue to build on that this year. We're expanding our kids zone. It's moving inside, so rain or shine, you can bring your kids and let them blow off some steam. That's brought to you by The Brick, our corporate partners, pivotal in all that we do. So that'll be a great opportunity to play some games, go on bouncy castles, and when you've got a bit of a crazy 5-year-old like I do at home, I know the value in having a bit of a pressure release. So that'll be a great place for families. The Remax Family Picnic will be just outside Clark Stadium, again, right around Lot B, around tailgate. That'll be a place for families to experience tailgate, but with a little bit of a buffer, and sign out, outdoor games and just have a great time and enjoy what we hope will be some beautiful summer weather. And then Jackie Parker's. So we have Jack Parker Jr. in the room today. Obviously, his dad was a huge part of our history. We're refreshing that space, and we're activating it pregame with an outdoor patio that can flow into the indoor space. So we want to give people a lot of options to enjoy pregame, and again, building it around that tailgate, which has been just phenomenal the last few seasons, thanks to our fans. Our home opener, we're not here without football, of course. We're playing on Saturday, June 8th against Saskatchewan at 5 o'clock. And the halftime celebration, of course, will be focused around the legends that will be in Edmonton for that event. And we look forward to showcasing them in front of what we expect to be a big crowd here at the stadium for our home opener. Merchandise, what is a celebration without things to buy, of course? So we've got lots of 75th merchandise coming down the pipe. There's some on display to my right over there for people who are looking to get this beautiful logo. That's available now, and we'll have some different things throughout the season as well to keep people excited about that. We did this last year. We put names on our Double E helmet decal for our home opener. This year we'll do the same thing with that 75th logo, and that'll be the only time that logo will be on our helmet. So fans will have an opportunity to be part of that and be on the field with us, so to speak, for our home opener on June 8th. Our all-time team, so we'll be going through a process of selecting some all-decade teams, so a team from each decade over the course of the season. So we'll start by unveiling our 1950s our all-decade team for the 1950s, June 14th against Montreal. We've got a group of experts that are going to help us with the all-decade process, which will form the ballot for our all-time team, which will be selected by our fans. And we'll unveil the all-time team during our regular season finale, October 25th versus Toronto. And Mike Smith-Knutson, who's over there, who so graciously brought these historical pieces from his collection to put on display today. Mike is on our all-decade team committee. Brian Hall, you all know Brian. Brian's somewhere over here, right over there. Brian's on that committee, and we have the task of selecting the 50s and 60s tomorrow. So I hope you did your homework, Halsey. Perfect. And then one last thing from me, just the Legends Club. So we're rebranding the Quarterback Club, which is in the East Pod, which is our season seat holder exclusive space, as the Legends Club. So that'll be a total refresh of that space. And we want to, of course, showcase some of the greatest players in our history in that space with different expressions of all the things that have gotten us here today. So we look forward to unveiling that space the kickoff to 75 week, and it'll be a more vibrant space for our season seat holders to enjoy pregame and during the game. So those are some of the things we're working on. There's more things that are in the works that we can't announce today, but the work continues as we approach June 8th. And for people who are looking for some other things to purchase, there might be a new on-field look for us as well this season. So I'll tease that, and we look forward to seeing that June 8th. All right, with that, we're happy to do one-on-ones. Again, thank you to everybody who came, staff, alumni, current players, partners. This is really a big kickoff for us to 75, and it's great to see so many people in the room showing how much they care about the club. So thank you for being here with us today, and we appreciate it a great deal.